Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Rashidi Bentinuddin. I am from DLM5A. My ID number is PDL19100023 and my lecture name is Nur Atika Minta Abbas, and the subject I'm tech is log 2633, which is air freight. Today I will answer the question: Etihad Cargo to deliver critical air freight service to Australia. Okay, the first answer for the first question is what I know about network carrier. A network carrier is an island services that operates on a set schedule from one major airport to another. This network carrier also use a large aeroplane to transport a large number of cargo. Also suited for long haul distance is the network carrier. The network carrier which is Etihad Cargo, for example, this service will provide cargo routes between Abu Dhabi and Australia. To put it another way, a network airlines offer an airport-to-airport service that makes it easier for all shippers to employ air cargo services. Thailand is world's biggest rice-producing country. As a result, demand is quite high, which buyers coming from all over the world, including Abu Dhabi, because of Thailand produce high-quality rice. It is the responsibility of a network carrier, which means Etihad Cargo, to transport all of the some set of rice to Abu Dhabi due to the lower deck, which is larger than that of a low-cost carrier. Next, that is to know about network carrier. The integrated cargo network is now in operation to allow bidirectional trade. This is because it was necessary to ensure that integrated cargo continue to supply goods in accordance with the arrangement reached. Etihad Freight, for example, deliver crucial supplies to Australia from Abu Dhabi and new imports from Australia to Abu Dhabi. The second point is long-haul flight loads are enhanced wherever possible by connecting with short or medium-haul passenger feeder flight. This means that connecting freight must be delivered by truck to the hubs, at least in Europe and North America where this is possible. These are less expensive to operate than freighter aircraft. Thus, the cost savings may be lost on longer routes. Okay, next. The answer for second question is the concept of a low-cost carrier that can provide greater service to freight forwarding is to give a service of sending merchandise to non-manned application. By providing this service to freight forwarder, they can move a product to a non-manned hub when the network carrier cannot provide this service to the freight forwarder. As a result, transportation costs can be minimized because the items are delivered directly to their destination. For example, AirAsia is a low-cost carrier that provides the service for freight forwarding in Malaysia. The concept of a low-cost carrier also includes services that move product across short or long distances. Freight forwarder as a middleman occasionally work with shippers that wish to convey product over short distance. When a low-cost concept exists, freight forwarder can utilize this service to convey the products for the shipper to the proper destination across a short distance. Low-cost carrier will also give additional service to freight forwarder by accepting both passenger and cargo at the same time. As we all know, AirAsia was not previously a cargo airline in Malaysia, but it is now changing its service model. When either to accept passenger and cargo at the same time, freight forwarder can use service provide to travel to the country for business purpose and also deliver the goods to the consumer. Among other meanings of LCC, LCC is an abbreviation for low-cost carrier, which refer to a type of airlines. These are often referred to a low-cost, no-frills or budget airlines. The bulk of LCC's flights are short haul, and the majority of their bookings are made online. The majority of LCCs fly short or medium haul routes with narrow body plans like B737 to 700 or A319, A320 to lower deck cargo capacity of this aircraft is extremely limited. Southwest Airlines was the first and is still the longest running low-cost carrier. In the United States, it first refers to accept cargo, but with the introducing of somewhat large plane, this change. The answer for question 3 is Etihad introduced a number of items for air freight services around the world. Among the items is first, left animals. Animals are transported by air because it is the quickest and safest mode of transportation. From family pets to global conservation projects, Etihad Cargo provide customized solution for transporting animals. Strictly adhere to all regulation to ensure the safest treatment of all species entrusted in our care. Climate controlled and pressurized compartment to ensure maximum comfort in the aircraft hold. Dedicated handling, payload build up ramp and ramp transport by specially trained staff. Second, flight valet. Every year, hundreds of vehicles are transported by Etihad Cargo on passenger and freighter aircraft. Your car can even be picked up and delivered right to your door. Fast and secure airport-to-airport transportation. Trained staff, charter services available for large vehicle fleets. And the third is safeguard. Etihad dedicated service for transporting valuable cargo is safeguard. It ensures that your most valuable possessions are protected. Fast and secure airport-to-airport transportation. Transported in sealed valuable cargo box or container. Priority boarding and offloading with alerts and security escort. Okay, next, my answer for question 4. In my perspective, the most effective method to reclaim consumer demand is to involve technology. Customer will be fascinated about a new technology or service if it is brought to market or introduced. Furthermore, everyone is now attempting to rescue the environment, and Etihad Cargo contribute to this effort by developing technology that aids in the survival of the environment. Etihad Cargo, for example, no longer use the previous system. E-commerce might help you build demand as well. E-commerce aids air freight user in using their services, since they may do it simply by going online. This will also help both parties by simplifying the process and speeding it up. If a customer wishes to book an Etihad Cargo flight or freight service, they may do so directly on the company website. Compliance is the next item to consider. Compliance will reflect on someone or an organization, since it will demonstrate whether or not they can be trusted. When a cargo can demonstrate this compliance, it will be a factor in increasing consumer demand, since users have begun to trust air freight services. For example, Etihad Cargo is an island firm that demonstrates compliance with the contract established under Outstreet. And the answer for last question is demand is the quantity of bespoke requests from an user that are met from their satisfaction and must be prioritized by the carrier, whereas gross domestic product is the profit that comes from an user and is also affected by the economy. The increase and decrease of the gross will be heavily influenced by the economy, which has a large influence or impact. To demonstrate the relationship between the two, the first is that when the economy is doing well, the number of investors from other countries who want to start a business will increase. As a result, the need for freight has increased due to the diversity of commerce they can conduct for both raw materials and finished goods. In addition, the competition from companies will highly affect to country GDP, because thus competition will involve company in country and also from outside. Second, if the economy is doing well, air cargo activity will expand as freight forwarders recognize the potential in their profits. This is due to the fact that the currency in one country is not equal to currency in another. For example, if an investor comes from Singapore and invests in Malaysia, both countries will profit because Singapore's currency is higher than Malaysia. Singapore benefits from the source, whereas Malaysia benefits from the exchange rate. As a result, the currency valuation will have no impact on the market. Following that, if GDP is high, there may be a lot of accessibility, innovation or development to help process a cargo in the country, which will indirectly boost the use of a cargo as a key carrier.